So today we are going to do a predominantly standing workout. So if you do have any extra weight or if babies are getting upset, you can pick them up and add them to the workout. So we're standing for most of it. But before we get started, we're just going to take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Just let that head hang nice and heavy. Release any tension through the back of the body. No doubt you guys have spent today either sitting, driving, on the computer, holding kids, all of which probably just needs a little bit of a release. And then slowly rolling all the way back up. Extend those arms straight up to the sky, coming into a tiny bit of extension. And coming back down, rolling down one vertebrae at a time, all the way down, head's nice and heavy. And then slowly restacking that spine. Really think about that spine as little parts of a chain. And so each vertebrae lifts and lowers. One more time, we're going to roll all the way down. And just hang out here at the bottom for a little bit. So you can just bend and extend opposite legs. Allow a nice stretch through the back of the hamstrings, right up through that lower back, all the way up to the back of the neck, really bringing that chin to chest. And then slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Arms come up overhead as you stand, and just opening up into a little bit of extension. Getting that nice opening through the chest, releasing that back, and then bringing those arms back down. So we're going to start with a lunge series today. It's a static series to start with. So the left foot is going to start forward and the right leg comes back. So a couple of things I want you to think about in your positioning. The knee is over the ankle and then that back right leg is nice and straight. So really long and straight through that back leg. We're going to swing the arms here. So extend and swing. And our eye line follows the arm as it goes behind you. So we look to that back arm and swing. And as we're swinging, I want you to focus on keeping that body nice and still. So it stays still even though we're twisting through the upper body. Those legs stay nice and still. You've got 5 more. 4 to go. Last 3, really push that back leg nice and straight. Last 2, rotating that body. Last 1, keeping those legs where they are, we're going to bring both arms behind us, little pulses behind us into a tricep kick back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those arms all the way back, palms face each other now, and we clap, almost clap. The hands won't touch unless you've got more mobility than I do, but it's that imaginary clapping motion. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms up in front of you. Stay in this lunge. Arms come up overhead and we imagine we're putting on a crown as we lower down into that 90-degree lunge and then lift those arms to the sky. Coming all the way down and lift. So putting on that imaginary crown each time we come down into that lunge, trying to sit back and down into it. So as much as possible, that front knee stays over the ankle. It's not pushing too far forward in front of that foot. Ooh. You've got 5 more. Try not to lose your balance like me. 4, 3 to go. Last 2. Holding down on the next one, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we hold, hands come to the hips. We straighten the back leg and hinge forward, bend the back leg, come back. Straighten and hinge, bend and back. Good. Really imagine you've got that nice long line from the crown of the head all the way to the heel. 5 more here. 4, my left glute's on fire. Last 3. 2 to go. Last one, we hold it forward. Last little bit, hold that hinge forward. Lift and lower that front heel for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming all the way back up. Give that leg a little bit of a shake. That left glute should absolutely be firing. We're going to go straight to the right hand leg now. So straight over to the right side. So right leg comes forward, left leg comes back. So starting in that static lunge again, knee is over the ankle, back leg is nice and straight. And we start with those arms. Looking to the back arm every time you twist. So really get that nice rotation through the body. And think about the longest possible line from the crown of your head all the way to your heel. You've got 3 more. And twist. 2. Last one. Twist back, hold that lunge. Both arms come behind you. Little pulses back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Imagine you're moving through quicksand. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those arms back. Palms face each other with that imaginary clap. We come in and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs where they are. We bring the arms up to the sky. We come down into that lunge, bringing out our imaginary crown and lifting back up. Down and up. You've got 8 more. 7 to go. Nice and wide through those shoulders, through those collarbones as we're coming up and down. Last 5. 4 more. Can you get an inch lower for the last 3? 2. Last one, we hold it down, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, hands come to hips. We straighten that back leg, hinge forward. Bend that leg, come back. Straighten and hinge. Bend and sit. Good, you've got 8 and back. 7 and back. Last 6. 5 to go. Last 4. Ooh, that glute is burning. Last 2. Last one, we hinge forward, hold it forward, lift and lower that heel. For 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming all the way up. Shaking those legs out. Hopefully those glutes are nice and warm, to say the least. Mine certainly are. So we're going to come to standing to the front now. And we're going to start with a bit of a leg lift. So this is going to work through the leg, but also through the lower abs. So the arms come out to the side to start with. We're going to start with our left leg, and we're going to lift that left leg, bring the hands together like a ballerina, and tap that leg back down. Staying with the left, lift and tap. So if any of you have got tight hip flexors, like I do, sometimes the hip can overwork here and switch on. So if you find that the hip is overactive here, you can just externally rotate that leg and lift it with an external rotation, and that's just going to help that overactive hip. Otherwise, you can stick with it to the front. We've got 5 more. 4, thinking about those shoulders, making sure that they are staying down and wide collarbones. Last 3. 2. Last 1. We bring the hands behind the head now, and this time we're going to do almost like a standing ab twist. We bring the knee, twist to the elbow, tap it back down. And I want you to really think about twisting the chest rather than bending through the upper back to get that elbow to the knee. We almost think about shoulder to knee. And down. Twist and down. 5 more. 4. Big squeeze. Last 3. 2. Last 1, we come down, bringing the hands in front of us. So I call this an Arnie curl. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger invented it. We're going to open the arms, lift the leg, extend the leg, straighten the arms, bend the arms, bend the leg, and tap it back down. So we come up, open, in, and down. We come up, open, in, and down. Good. Up, open, in, and down. You've got 5 more. That standing leg should be feeling it just as much as the moving leg. Last 4. Really point that toe. 3 to go. Last 2. Last 1, we hold it all the way out. Arms are long, leg is long. Little lift and lower of that straight leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to standing, shaking those legs out. That standing leg should have got just as much work, if not more, as the moving leg. So we come to the right hand leg moving now. So the left leg's nice and strong, and then the right leg is nice and light so you can lift it. The arms come out to the side. We start by bending, fingertips come together and open out. We come around like a ballerina and open. Really try to pull in through that belly button as you lift, so that you're using some abdominals to lift that leg just as much as you're using the leg and the hip. 6 more here. Nice and strong through that leg, switching on that left glute. 4 to go. Last 3. 2. Last 1, coming down. Hands come behind the head. We come up and twist and tap it back down. Twist to the side and down. You might find yourself steadier on one side than the other. That's very normal. Good. You've got 6 more. 5. 4 to go. Really bring that shoulder across to the knee. Last 2. Last 1, coming all the way down. All right, we start with those kicks again. So we're going to lift the arms, lift the leg, open and kick, back together and down. So we lift, open, in and down. Lift, kick and open, in and down. I feel like I have to say it to myself so that I can get the coordination right, not just to cue you guys through it. Lift, open and kick, in and down. 5 more. Last 4. You've got it nice and strong through that standing leg. 3 to go. Last 2. And last one, we hold it long. Open those arms out, we tap the toe down, lift it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming back down. Shake out those legs, a little bit of a shimmy through those hips. And we're going to give the legs a little bit of a rest for the moment. So we're going to work through the shoulders and the arms. So it's not going to look like we're doing very much, but it gets very quickly into these shoulders and arms. So the arms are going to come out to the side, slight bend in those legs so you're soft through those knees. Palms to the ceiling, and we're just going to start with tiny little circles. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. My arms are feeling heavy already. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those arms out. We curl in like a bicep curl. Extend out. Curl and extend. Good. You've got 8 more. Nice wide collarbones. Last 7, 6, 5 to go. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, bending all the way in, lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms to the sky. We come down to a T, straight up, like the Y part of the YMCA. You've got it. Good. Keep those shoulders open. Even though we're lifting overhead, I want you to keep them nice and open. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we hold them out. I know they're burning, mine are burning too. We bend them in, flip the palms to the ground, extend them out. Bend them in, flip the palms to the ceiling and out. So in, flip, out, in, out, in, out. If the palms are not for you or adding extra confusion, just keep the palms to the ceiling. Otherwise, flip them every time you come in. This is like Rhythm Nation. I feel like I'm showing my age saying that. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold them out, palms to the ground, tiny little pulses. Last little bit for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming all the way down. Little rock through those shoulders. Pull those fingers behind you so you get that really nice opening through those shoulders. Chin to chest. And we're going to come into a little bit of a squat series now. So it's going to be a sumo squat series. So opening the legs nice and wide for me, pointing externally. So you're always going to face the 2 corners of your mat if you've got a mat. And I want you to think about tucking that tailbone under. So as we come down, we sort of avoid that forward movement and we come straight down like we're coming down a wall and lifting up. So if you've got a baby or weights, you can absolutely add that to get some extra weight. Otherwise, bring the arms out in front of you. We come down, open those knees all the way out to the side. Down and up. So as you come down, I want you to really think about pushing those knees behind you so that we're opening out. We're nice and tall. Might mean you don't get quite as much range if we don't lean forward. But I want you to think about sliding that back up and down a wall. You've got 5 more. 4. Last 3. 2. We hold it all the way out down. Arms stay out in front. Lift the right heel. Tiny little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, those shoulders should be burning. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down, lower the right heel, lift the left heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Both heels lift. If the shoulders and arms are getting too much, hands come to the hips. Both heels are lifted. We pulse for 10. Oh my gosh, my legs are shaking. Last 8. Good work if anyone is holding a baby. Last 5, 4. We finish with a hold in 3, 2. Hold it down. Keep those heels lifted. You've got it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1 inch lower. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way up. Shaking those legs out. Getting a nice release. And we're just going to finish with some roll downs out into a plank. So if you've got a baby and you need to hold the baby, you can come back to those leg lifts. Otherwise, we're going to stand at the back of the mat. Chin comes to chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Find that mat. We walk all the way out. Hold here. Then we're going to push back into a triangle, back into a plank, and then pushing back. Heels find the mat. Rolling all the way up. So chin to chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. We walk out into that plank, nice and solid through that plank. Push back, come into the triangle, back into the plank, pushing all the way back. So we're just going to continue to work through this. Really enjoy that spinal articulation as you come down. Walking all the way out. Push back. Come forward into that plank. And pushing back. We've got 3 more like this. Chin to chest. Rolling down. Coming down into that plank. Nice solid plank. Push those heels back. Bring those shoulders over wrists again. And pushing all the way back. 2 more after this. Chin to chest, rolling down, coming forward. Hold that plank. Push back into a triangle. Back to the plank and coming back. Last one. This time we're going to hold down in the plank. So chin comes to chest. We roll down one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way out. We hold into that plank. Holding here. We're going to lift one leg, tap it down, lift the other, and down. Lift and tap, lift and tap. 3 more each side. Draw that belly button to spine. 2 more. I'm shaking. Last one, and we finish with a plank hold. We're holding here for 30 seconds. Stay with me. Push up and away out of those shoulders. Holding here, tuck that tailbone. So what I don't want to see is butt to the sky. I want you to really tuck that tailbone, engaging through the abs. You've got 10 seconds to go. Stay with it, then we're going to push back and roll up into standing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing all the way up. Heels find the floor. Rolling all the way up to standing. Nice job. Couple of shoulder rolls here. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly have worked up a sweat. So let's get a nice stretch here. So if you've got something to hold on to, like a wall or a couch or something, we're just going to cross one ankle over the other knee and just sit back. You don't even have to hold on to anything. If you've got good balance, you can just get that standing figure of 4 stretch. I clearly don't have good balance. So nice and straight through that back, sitting deep into that leg. Couple of deep breaths here. And then coming up and changing sides. Ankle over the knee. Nice straight back. Sitting down into it. And coming back up, taking a nice deep breath. Arms come up overhead. Little bit of extension. And as you exhale, bring those arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open out through those shoulders. Through the chest. Got some good work in that today. One more like this. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, coming down. Interlace the fingers, open out through the chest. Releasing those arms. Take one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. Close down the eyes if it doesn't make you feel dizzy. Otherwise, if it does, keep the eyes slightly open. You're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths here. So a nice big inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale all the way out. Nice big inhale. As you inhale, you can bring those shoulders up to the ears. As you exhale, drop them all the way down. Two more like this. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, all the way down. Last one, nice big inhale. And exhale. Let those arms come down. Few shoulder rolls here, just really releasing those shoulders away from the ears. And then changing direction. Little shake out, getting rid of all of that energy. And you are done with your standing workout. Well done.